everyone, my name is Katie and today's video is going to be my acne foundation regime using Drugstore / High Street products. I have had acne for God knows how long. I think I've had it for around 10 years now. It's actually quite good at the moment. I'm currently on some medication for my skin, so it's kind of clearing up, but I still do have a lot of redness and a lot of blemishes. So I'll be showing you what I do on a daily basis when I'm wearing makeup to cover all my blemishes and acne scarring. I am also very pale and fair skinned, so if you are similar skin tone to me and you find it difficult to find pale foundations or concealers on the high street like I do, then you might find some new favourite products in this video. I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, be sure to subscribe, it would mean so much to me, and to give it a big thumbs up, and let's get on to the tutorial. So this is a before and after of the tutorial. As you can see, the after looks just so much better. My skin's quite good at the moment. I don't really have that many like active spots or pimples. It's mainly just redness and scarring, so that's going to be the main issue today. First, I'm going to start with moisturizer. It's really important to have clean moisturized skin before you start applying foundation and concealer, because this could really accentuate any blemishes and dry skin you may have. Next, it's time to prime my skin. I'm going to be using the Body Shop's Mattifying Primer. This is a really beautiful silicone based primer, which means my skin feels so soft afterwards and foundation will just glide on, making a really nice base. Next, it's time for foundation. I'm going to be using one of my absolute favourites from the high street. It's the L'Oreal Infallible, and I used the palest shade, which is Porcelain. I'm just going to start buffing this in with my Real Techniques buffing brush. As you can see, the coverage is already pretty amazing and the colour is perfect for my skin, so it's really important just to keep buffing and blending this in, which shouldn't be too hard after the primer that we just used. The primer will also make the foundation stay on a little bit longer too, which is important because you don't want your blemishes reappearing halfway through the day. So after foundation, this is what I'm left with. As you can see, I still have a couple of redness and scars showing through. I've picked out 3 concealers here, all which I really love and rate. I will leave their names all in the down bar below. But first, I'll be using my Collection Lasting Perfection concealer. This is just incredible. It has amazing coverage, and I'm using that underneath my eyes, on my chin, down my nose, and a little bit on my forehead too. I use a palest shade, which is fair, and I just tap this in with my ring finger and really work it into the skin. As you can see, it already has done amazingness for the look. There are still a couple of blemishes showing through, so I'll be using my Rimmel Lasting Finish Concealer. This is like a really thick, pigmented, creamy concealer, and I'm just patting that in with kind of like a little buffing concealer brush. This will really just eliminate all of that redness and all of those scarring and all of those blemishes. So I'm just really working that into the skin. Also, don't forget around your nose. I get quite a lot of redness around my nose, so I'm just adding some of that there as well. To set this all in place, I'm going to be using a translucent powder. I've picked up the Makeup Forever one here, and I'm just patting that ever so slightly onto my skin, mainly under my eyes where I tend to get creasing, on my forehead, and basically over all the concealer we've just applied to really help it last and stay all day. I'm also going to show you my current contour routine. I'm using a contour shade from one of Tanya Burr's palette. I think it's the Peachy Glow palette. I'm taking a really fluffy brush and just buffing that into the contours and the hollows of my cheeks, just for a really natural contour. I don't want this to be too obvious. And I'm also going to take the highlight from the same palette and just apply that to the top of my cheekbones for a really natural glow. I'm going to finish with my favourite lipstick and do my brows and my eyes, and then the look is complete and I'm feeling like an absolute new woman. As you can see, all the blemishes and the scarring is completely hidden. I absolutely love doing this to make myself feel so much more confident and better in myself. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope it's helped some of you who do suffer with acne as well. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!